What's up, Scentsy fans? It's Patricia, and today I'm bringing to you my July Scentsy Empties. So this month I focused on clearing out straggler things. So if you've watched my melting basket video, most of these things had barely anything left in the clamshell. Maybe it's just 2-3 cubes, partially empty items. I just wanted to clear things out because I had a lot of open clamshells and I needed to make room. This new fall and winter catalog is coming August 1st. So I normally don't go through all of this in a month. This is a huge empties for me. I may even skip some scent notes just to move things along. Let's start with non-wax items first. I finished up a body wash in sea salt and avocado as well as the body cream. Love this scent. It is retiring in wax and all the products, but these are actually older items that have already retired, but these are terrific. I love the body cream. The body wash I'm just on the fence about, but the body cream I love. So let's talk laundry. I finished up 2 washer whiffs in Fiji flower. This is one of my favorites. I'm actually going to take a little break from Fiji flower, not because I don't love it, just because I want to do something else and kind of preserve my love for it. So I'm actually going to go with aloe water and cucumber. This is a retired laundry scent, but I really enjoy that one. So, all right, let's talk about on-the-go products in the car. So I used up 2 car bars. One is sweet pea and vanilla. This is I got from a flash sale. This was pretty good. This one has raspberry, sweet pea, and vanilla. You really get the raspberry in here. Not as much floral as you would think. And I finished up shimmer. This was not as good of a carb as the sweet pea and vanilla in terms of performance. This one didn't last very long. But the first few days it was pretty strong and then it just died. So this one is a very girly, sweet, youthful type of scent. So I put this scent circle in my husband's vehicle, Coastal Sunset. This performed very well. He has a truck, so this performed very, very well. In my vehicle, in amongst some of those other things, I put mandarin and mango nectar. I'm pretty sure the sweet pea and vanilla I finished up early in the month. Then I did shimmer. Then I did mandarin and mango nectar. This was really juicy and sweet. And this was a complete dud, but I do enjoy this scent. Farmer's Market. I got this on a flash sale. It had barely any scent, like maybe one day, and that was it. And even then, I wasn't sure I was smelling it, so sometimes you just get duds. I finished up an apricot vanilla Scentsy soak. My husband loves Scentsy soaps. That one was okay. And I finished up coconut lemongrass dish soap. This was nice. We had a broken dishwasher for a while, so we did go through the dish soap quite a bit. I finished up a Make a Splash scent pack. I hang this in my closet in my entranceway, and this one was not as strong as I was expecting, so I was a little disappointed. I'm not loving the scent packs lately. However, the one I put in after that was the Monstropolis one, Monsters Inc., and that one's doing fairly well. So, all right, 3 pods to discuss. I finished up 2 of pink cotton. These were from July of 2021. These were phenomenal. Phenomenal performing pods. So I might pick up more, but trying to be good. And Squeeze the Day. This was from March of 2021, and this was pretty good as well. So, all right, let's move on to wax. I finished up quite a bit of wax. So let's go with what you can get in the catalog as it sits available as I film this video, which obviously in a transition month, things will change depending on when you watch this. But pineapple pucker, I finished up an older bar of this. This is fresh pineapple. It was pretty good. I remember finishing it off mixed with caramel vanilla delight, kind of to give me an pineapple upside down cake. Pineapple mango. This one is a new release. This is pineapple, juicy mango, and passion flower. This was just, it was just okay for me. It reminded me a lot of go-go mango, and I think I finished this off in like Drew's bedroom. It wasn't quite strong enough for a bigger area, so oops, sorry. Luna. It's a light floral. Let me read you the notes. White florals with jasmine, sweet pea, and freesia with berries and sandalwood. This does really well in Ryan's room, so I'm considering getting a brick. Yeah, I really like it in Ryan's room. I don't know why, but this does really well there. Every other area, it's fairly light for me. It's still light in his room, but I can smell it well there. Kukui and coconut was from the summer collection. This one I have mixed results with. The notes on this one are tropical coconut, kukui nut, and jasmine. Here in my bedroom, this performed very well. Downstairs in Drew's room, where most things thrive, I could barely smell it, so I don't know. Let's talk about Angel and Stitch. So I love Stitch. This one has like tropical notes. It's lush. It's got a little bit of sea spray. Yeah, it's really nice. This is, I think, the most clubbed Scentsy bar in Scentsy Club, so that's interesting. Performance for me is about a medium, and it's long lasting. I like it in bedrooms. I like it in bathrooms. That's usually where I stick with that one. Angel Experiment 624, I do not like as much. This reminds me of a creamy raspberry type, almost like a cotton candy, creamy raspberry, a little bit of distant relative to a blueberry type scent. There must be some sort of notes. Let me read you the notes. Goji berry, blackberry, sweet vanilla cream, and sugarcane is probably the blackberry that shares with the blueberry rush, but yeah, this one I don't really care for. It's just okay. Good performance on it though, in terms of longevity. Medium space is best for that one. FEELIN Punchy. This was a summer collection scent. This is tangerine, pink, lemon, and fruit punch. Yeah, I like this. I'm one of the weirdos that like this. I don't like it enough to stock up or put in my club or anything, but it's about a medium performer, and I warmed this in Drew's room. It did really well, so I can't remember where else I warmed it. Some scents of the month, I have Desert Tropics. This is scent of the month right now, and this one is, it's average. It's a pretty good thrower, but then it just dies. It doesn't last very long. But yeah, when it's going, you can smell it. It's very tropical and fruity and fresh. Glacier Water. This is scent of the month for August. I made a lot of samples with this, but I have warmed some. I've warmed just 3 cubes, I believe. 1 cube in my entranceway and 2 cubes in my kid's bathroom. I don't know. I don't care for this one. Oh, no thank you. It's salty, and there's some lavender, and I really picked up the lavender in the entranceway. It was really noticeable for about 2 or 3 hours, and then it just kind of dropped off, and I went nose blind, which I was okay with because I don't really like this. But performance, it's kind of fairly good at the beginning, and then it just drops off and I go nose blind to it. So yeah, I'll warm more and see what I think. Right, from the Island Days collection, I have Star Apple and FREESIA. This was probably my favorite. I really liked this one. It's a very bright, fruity, vibrant tropical scent. There's a little bit of floral in here, and I would stick to medium areas for this. It's not overly strong. It's not as strong as I would like, so. TIARE and Coconut. This one has a floral, and it has coconut, and it has a citrus, but I don't really get the citrus. I mainly get the TIARE and like a waxy coconut. So this was not a favorite. Most people say this is strong, but for me, it wasn't super strong in my big area, so I was okay with that. Driftwood and Jasmine. This was really nice. This was a nice bedroom scent. It just kept going along like an Energizer bunny here in my bedroom. It didn't seem to last as long in Drew's room, which is odd because most things do, but I really enjoyed this one. I would pick up more if I saw it in like a clearance sale perhaps. And Sunshine and Tan Lines. This was a nice, kind of like beachy, foody, creamy suntan lotion type of scent. It has banana, creamy banana, it has coconut, and it has, I think, orange flower. But I do prefer Rio Beach. I have some Rio Beach. Rio Beach is a better performer to me. But this was nice again. If I saw it for a good deal, I'd definitely pick up some more. Definitely a bedroom type scent because it doesn't have the strength to carry in bigger areas of my home. All right, so coming up in August, we have a couple new releases. We have CRANAPPLE CRUMBLE. So I'll read you the scent notes on this. It has baked cranapple, brown sugar, and whipped cream. This was nice. I'm looking forward to trying another bar. It does remind me more of like a compote cranberry apple sauce with not a lot of the crumble. I want more crumble. So maybe with Crumb Top coming back in January, it'd be nice to combine with this one. So we'll see. Performance for me was, it wasn't stellar. It wasn't terrible. It kind of started off great and then died before I wanted it to. So Falling Apples. This one is coming up in August. It's Crisp Apple, Acorn, and Oak. This was okay for me in scent appeal. It's got an apple, it's got a woodsy fresh component, and then there's almost like a depth to the scent. It lasted not as long as I thought it was going to, and some apple scents are like that, so it kind of started off pretty strong and then it just kind of fizzled out. So it wasn't overly long lasting for a fall scent, so keep that in mind. It'll be interesting to see how that performs for other people because I haven't watched any performance videos. All right, let's move on to things you can no longer get. I finished a brick, yippee-yay! Mojito Mambo. This is a really vibrant, minty lime scent. They say there's white rum and club soda, but you don't really get those notes. Maybe club soda to give it that little bit of, you know, je ne sais quoi. Now this performed a lot better as time went on. So I think when I first got this brick, it was just not very strong. It seemed to age well. So I do have another brick and I believe 1 bar. So this was a nice scent for me. I do like lime. I do like mint. So, all right, let's talk about the Glamorous You collection. I think I finished up 2 bars from this. I'm going to bring my notes close because all of these scents are very perfumey and I can't keep them straight. I do find Keep It Sassy is definitely my favorite, and Dazzle Darling has quite a bit of a different kind of tone. And what's the other one? With Grace, I warmed a long time ago. But this is Sweet But Fierce. This one has notes of pink, jasmine, violet, and sugar crystal. Crystallized sugar, excuse me. Violet, I'm not crazy about. This I liked. I thought it was great. Like, not terrific, but I was pleased enough with it. It's just, you know, it's just kind of an average scent for me. And this one I really liked on Scent Appeal, but performance was light. Born to Shine, it says Nectarine, Pear Blossom, and Cashmere Musk. Yeah, I stuck to bedrooms or bathrooms for that. And I have more because I remember picking them up on clearance. And I do like them enough. They're just not stellars. So I have It's Love from the Valentine's Day collection. This is a fruity scent. Probably a bedroom fruity scent. My daughter loves these kind of scents, so a good spot for her or the TV room. It's about a medium performer, but it wears off kind of quick. From the Father's Day collection, Route 66. This one has, yeah, it's almost like a fresh green body wash with the cologne base in there as well. So Route 66, a good scent for bedrooms or bathrooms. I might have mixed this with, yes, I did. I mixed this with Simply Irresistible to finish it off, and I actually used that in my open layout. So I think it was alternating warmers, but this one I do not like at all. Would you like a hug? No, I would not. Get away. This one is one that I just do not like. It's Big Hero 6 Strawberry, Wild Raspberry, and Whipped Marshmallow, and there's smoke in here for me. I get like a burnt sugary berry note. It is just not my jam. Coming up in August, we have a scent that's returning to the catalog from the Harvest collection. This is Orchard Apple and Spice. So this one has notes of orchard apple, bright cherry, and warm spice. This is in the fruity category. It could easily go in the spice. Yeah, you definitely get cinnamon in here. I get almost equal parts apple, cherry, cinnamon. Yeah, I like this one. I like this one quite a bit. Now, let's talk Chase Rainbows, because I have 3 of these scents. So I'll start with the one I didn't really like, Red. I think this one has strawberry, watermelon, and cherry or something like that. Yeah, I don't like this one. There's something weird about it. There's like a tanginess to it. No, this was not my jam. Actually, I don't really like jam in life, so maybe that's why. Performance was average to maybe light medium on throw. And I would, if you were warming that in your home, I would suggest sticking it in smaller areas. Now these 2 can survive big areas. Chase Rainbows Green. This one did very, very well in terms of strength. This one I put in my kids' TV room, like where Ryan's been sleeping, the bonus room I call it. This was coming out like crazy. I think this one has apples, maybe kiwi and something else. Let me look it up. I don't have it written down. I'll look it up and write it down below. This was very, very strong. It was very, very strong. So that one would probably do fine in an open layout. But now this one I did try in my open layout, Chase Rainbows Blue. I fell in love with this scent and I didn't put in my club. So if this one comes back in a clearance, can someone message me and make sure I know about it? Because I want to definitely stock up. Don't buy them all, leave some for me. This is very strong. It's like a fresh air, clean, slightly laundry-ish tone, but I love it. Love, 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 love. It has melon, blue sky, and musk. So, all right, from the Father's Day collection, this was the new one, Sandalwood Tangerine. Now, a lot of people are saying this is light. In Ryan's room, it was light to medium. In Drew's room, it was medium, at least medium plus. It did very well in Drew's room. It just friggin' killed it for days and days. The notes on this are white cedar, tangerine, and sandalwood. It's not my kind of scent. It's too cologne-y for me. It's, to me, people say it's like a unisex scent. For me, it definitely reads more masculine, but not overly masculine, but just too heavy and warm for me. That is Sandalwood Tangerine, but I feel like a lot of people really like that. I feel like the people that really liked it didn't get great performance. So maybe it's because I'm sensitive to it that it will perform very well for me. I don't know. Even in my home, obviously, it didn't perform consistently. So good example to troubleshoot. Lemon drizzle cake. I have a Scentsy customer that loves this in my local area. So when I see this, I think of her because she just loves it. It's lilac sugar, vanilla icing, and lemon butter cake. Some people get like a dusty floral. I got a dustiness, like almost like a powdery tone, very similar to when you open up, you know, like a Jell-O mix or any sort of bakery pre-mixed thing, and you get that whiff of like a powdery tone. Picture like a lemon powdery tone, and a lot of people got lemon cleaner with that. All right, I have a bunch of Bring Back My Bars to go through. Some of these are the recent Bring Back My Bars. We have Blonde Wood and Moonflower. This is a relaxing, calming bedroom, a little bit woodsy, a little bit floral perfuming kind of scent. Very long lasting. Cutie Pie Cupcake. This one is a bakery that's very bright and fresh. Some people say it smells like Fruit Loops. Even so, I love Fruit Loops, so I'm okay with this. I really like this one. It's only a medium performer for me. I do like bakery scents in my bedroom, so sometimes I'll kind of stick that in the bedroom to enjoy at night, turn it off, do that a few nights, and then I'm done. Simply Irresistible. This one is, yeah, I like this, I think, better than Route 66. It's a little more gentle to me. Let me just read you the notes. Lavender, woody background of amber, moss, and musk. So I think that was stronger than I was expecting. I can't remember, but I think. Blueberry Pancakes is definitely strong. This has blueberries, it has butter, maple, obviously a little bit of a pancake, not a lot of pancake. Yeah, you get the pancake more as it goes, so this is very strong, open concept worthy, but not a repurchase. Blackberry Orange Marmalade or Marmalade. This is a good blackberry scent. It's very basic in the sense that it doesn't have floral or perfumey notes. It's got the blackberry jam, the orange marmalade, and sugar crystals. Yeah, and it's good. If you want to mix this with the bakery, you could add it in. This is a good mixer or good on its own. Strength is pretty good on that too. I warmed that in my big area, no problem. Coconut Vanilla Orchid. This is a creamy floral sweet scent that's a little bit, it reminds me of a creamy floral version of Rainbows and Butterflies. I don't know why, that's what it reminds me of. This is a bedroom scent for me. I think I might have one more. This one is Zeppelin. This is a gentle masculine fragrance. It doesn't boom in your face at all. It's kind of like a low level. It just ticks along, but it's very sophisticated and kind of, I always joke around, it reminds me of like the firefighters were shooting a, you know, catalog, and they had a firefighter in a garage setting. That the garage was a really new type of garage. Everything was steel. That's what this reminds me of. Anyway, Pink Haze is one I really like for the bedrooms. I also warm this sometimes in my entranceway. It's very soft. Once you put it in the warmer, it kind of develops and blooms. It's nice. It's like a marshmallow fondant with a little bit of nectarine and berries, but just very dreamy, creamy. Yes, if you like sugar, you probably like Pink Haze. Usually people have a preference. I like sugar better, but I definitely, Pink Haze is really high up there. I have Pineapple Coconut Vanilla. This has pineapple, coconut, and blue fig, and obviously vanilla. Now, this bar was a lot stronger in blue fig than I remember the brick being, or the bars in the past that I've had, and this felt stronger to me than before. So just an example. I mean, most things seem to be deteriorating, but this one seems to have gotten stronger. So World Traveler. This one is a masculine-ish scent that is kind of earthy and clean and grounded. I remember a long time ago, this reminds me of the little guy that travels on The Price is Right. He travels up like do-de-do-de-do-de, he falls off. That little guy is traveling the world, but he's making sure he's clean as he travels the world, and he's got like a potpourri to smell when he goes. So it does have like a berry potpourri, clean kind of smell to it. So, and this is one of the most longest lasting scents that in my home. It's an excellent performer. It's about a medium plus in intensity and long lasting. So this one is an older bar, Silhouette. I remember this has lavender and heliotrope and maybe patchouli, but this is just a beautiful scent. I don't even really like most of those notes if they're dominant, but this is well blended. It is on the lighter side. I think it's still in the clearance, so it's definitely worth picking up. Warm it as the weather in your area starts to drop in temperature just a little. You'll get better performance, I think. Warm it in a bedroom and put it in different warmers, and then it'll just last. It's like a nice background scent that just lasts. So, all right, Cotton Candy Cookie. This one really took my heart. This one has cotton candy, cookie, and raspberries and like gooey treats. Oh, I don't know what it is. I love this. Now I put it in Drew's room. It didn't do the greatest there, but I don't know what's going on with Drew's room. But I really like this. I like falling asleep to that scent. Some people say it's cloyingly sweet, but I love it. Love you very much. This one grew on me. It's kind of a generic fruity scent, but it did grow on me. It's got berries. It's got white peach. I think it's got cranberries and vanilla. Yeah, I mean, it would be a nice, I've actually mixed this with some other ones I'll discuss here in a second when I get to the testers. So I did try that, I did try it in my open layout, but again, I had it in alternating warmers. So I can't say for sure, but when I walk by each warmer, I got a good whiff of it. Berry of Paradise. This one is strawberry, an artificial creamy strawberry candy-ish kind of scent with a touch of an exotic floral that doesn't really read floral, and vanilla. And I actually mixed this with, I'll discuss it here now. Somewhere along the line, I heard in the grapevine to mix that with, well, a strawberry scent with vanilla and chocolate for a Neapolitan. I think Robin might have said that. Well, I put it with Hug in a Mug. And I also put it with Caramel Vanilla Delight because I didn't want to cut another brick, and I had Caramel Vanilla Delight. So I thought, there's my vanilla. Hug in a Mug is my gentle chocolate. And Berry of Paradise is my gentle strawberry. Berry of Paradise took over those other scents, which is odd because usually Hug in a Mug kind of takes over. The mix was just okay, but it's probably because I don't love strawberry scents. But Berry of Paradise for a strawberry scent, I do enjoy that one. We have Very Perry Pumpkin. Everyone thinks of Lisa Rowberry when they hear this. And this one was, most people didn't like it as much as Lisa. We'll say it like that. I was okay with it in terms of, it reminds me a lot of pumpkin marshmallow, which I hate, but I like this better than pumpkin marshmallow. Now I mixed this with baked apple pie. So I put more baked apple pie and just a little bit of this in each warmer, and that was better for me to finish this off. Bamboo Yuzu. This is a fresh, clean green kind of scent, a little bit of citrus and a little bit of sage. So this, I don't prefer this in terms of fresh green. I definitely prefer like sea salt and avocado. Some other ones, but this was definitely pleasant. I would repurchase this. It's just not my favorite. And I do have this in a room spray. Somewhere along the line, I got a room spray in it. Flower Child. This is a beautiful scent. Reminds me of a beautiful floral in here. And in the room, it's a lot harder to smell. And for some reason, I could smell it better on day 2. So maybe keep that in mind. But yeah, you might have to bump up the quantity, bedroom small zone, and then just pray that you're going to get something out of it because it's hard to smell sometimes. Beautiful scent, just not a standout performer. All right, Spiced Orange Harvest. This was from January's Bring Back My Bar, I think. This is a really vibrant orange scent, kind of like oodles of orange, but yeah, just a little bit of like a gingery cinnamon kind of scent to it. So this is really nice. I do really enjoy this one. It's a good entry-level orange spice scent. If you don't like a lot of spice, this is what I would recommend. About a medium performer, if not strong. It doesn't last very long, but still. Forever Yours. This one is really hard to put into words. It's a beautiful perfume, almost like a creamy perfume with the brightness, and that's probably coming from the lemon and the jasmine. Now, this is not a good performer. For me anyway, I just struggle with this, and I have like 2 or 3 extra bars, which I probably wish I didn't, but really pretty. I'm just hoping that if I let it sit for a year or more, that maybe it'll perform. So we'll go with that. Now, in terms of some testers, I'm not going to discuss notes, but I'll just tell you I warmed up some Pretty and Plum, Sparkling Black Plum, Midnight, and Curacao. I think I kind of did all those in alternating warmers, and they were pretty complimentary. In terms of exotic, Midnight and Curacao is very exotic. Sparkling Black Plum is kind of basic in nature, and Pretty and Plum has almost a gentle hint of bakery. I warmed a few testers of Just Breathe. I know the notes on this are eucalyptus, medley of mint and lemon. Now, I just caution you to not hold on to just breathe for an extended period of time. In terms of testers, there is a note in here that sometimes will go off. And then in bars, it usually takes a lot longer for that note to go off. But it's just one to keep in mind that some of those citrus scents do turn after a while, just more common in testers. I mixed a cozy chai with some coffee, and that's a very creamy, comforting scent. Also with coffee, I mixed toffee butter crunch and gingerbread donut. I actually thought these were the same. And then I put them on the warmers and I'm like, oh, they're different. But toffee butter crunch, I definitely prefer. I just wasn't paying attention when I grabbed them. And gingerbread donut, yeah, I have one bar of this. I should just work through it. It's not a favorite of mine. All right, what else do we have? Clean Breeze. I worked on some mini testers. That's a very clean laundry, aggressive scent. Sea, Sun, and Fun. I put this in my kid's bathroom. This is it almost reminds me of sunscreen with a little bit of like a zinc oxide note, which I'm okay with. Some people don't like. I'm okay with it. It was very pleasant. I enjoyed this, so I'm okay with this one. Some people dislike it, but I liked it. Medium Performer. I warmed these two together. I warmed Southern Evening with Stargazing in my kids' bathroom. I put half of each in their mini warmers. They have 2 mini warmers in that bathroom. It was pretty good. Stargazing reminds me of a powdery, dusty version of, what's that other one called? Southern Evening. Let's save that one to the end. I warmed a bunch of Camu. This is a very tropical scent. I think it's got mandarin and Camu and passion flower or passion fruit or something. I warmed these together. Newborn Nursery with Petal Pals. I just wanted to finish these all up. Yeah, I mean, Newborn Nursery obviously stole the show. We could smell that one a lot stronger because it's like a baby powder kind of note. I used up some Lilacs and Violets. This one doesn't perform as well for me as it does for most people. It's just Lilacs and Violets. I used up some Pineapple Pucker, which we already discussed. And to finish things off, before we get to the question of the month, I finally warmed some Mystery Man. So I put this in my garage, not because I didn't like it, just because they were older. And I'm trying to use up some of these older testers. And I really liked it. So I'm actually looking forward to a bar. I'm hoping that you guys will vote it back soon in Tester Tuesday. And then I'll be able to kind of really kill it in my home and see what I think. All right, so let's move on to the question of the month. I love hearing your input on what we discuss each month. So this month I want to hear about what you think about sweat. It's hot. It's hot in the summer. We all sweat. So let's not go there, but let's think of sweaty bars, or juicy bars, greasy bars. I recently watched a video with Allie's Amazing Scents. She had her little toddler on with her, and her toddler said, the bar is greasy. So even at a young age, she knows that Scentsy has a problem sometimes with sweating bars. So if you're not sure what that is, basically some bars, when you look at them, they're very shiny. Sometimes you can see beads of sweat. Sometimes when you take the bar out, there's oils in the bottom. So I want you to put down in the comments below, what are the worst bars that you've ever had experience with in terms of the sweaty bars? For me, ones that come to the top of my head are Citrus Garden, Marshmallow Mint Cocoa, and maybe the Dark Side of the Force Star Wars bars. But put down below what ones you've struggled with. And if there are any bars that you've never had issues with, put them down below. Because I remember I was talking about Skinny Dippin' and how Skinny Dippin' is always dry as a bone and I've never had any issues. So there you go. And actually another one that stands out is Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl. And in saying that, my friend Patrice had a problem with Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl. So I'm not sure if sweatiness comes from storage, transport, whatever. But what I think might happen is in the scientific process of pouring the bars, sometimes there might be something that's not optimal. They pour the bars go to their respective places, and depending on transport and temperature fluctuations, it might bring out that characteristic in the pouring process that is not ideal. And so some bars might sweat. Now, if it didn't go through a temperature change, maybe it doesn't sweat, but it's always got that potential. So maybe that's why. And unfortunately, when something like that happens, you might not know for months that there was a problem in the pouring process. So that's my theory. I could be way off. But if you have a theory, put it down below. So thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. If you're new, you can hit the subscribe and you'll be notified when I post a video. I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. So take care and I'll see you guys in the next video.